Well, loading in. I believe. Don't worry, I wasn't really glass. It's an audio glitch. I believe we are in maybe day 5 on this. I don't think it was day 5 of getting off of the coast. It's day 5 of me streaming on here. So, where we last left off, I was give you a quick little overview of the camp. Let's do a little bit of it again. We're gonna get this guy out a little bit, and we're gonna have a little fun, a little adventuring. One quick thing. Remember, I was talking to you about the pipe wrench, repairing the motor. So we grabbed our pipe wrench. We can open up our hood here. And we gotta hover over the spot that shows that the engine is bad. There it is. You see it's prompting us to repair it. So let's do that. Okay, and it's prompting us to do it again. There we go. And see now, look at that. It's green again. So that means it's good to go. That means it's good to go. So I'm gonna put this back here because we want to keep it. We want to keep it in the vehicles. I try to keep one in my vehicle as much as I can. So we will have to find one for that vehicle. But until then, we're gonna keep that other one in the truck. Ooh, we're having some frame rate issues here. Alright, let's see what I got over here in this tent. And let's see. Oh, go. Alright. So I do already have a vest. Let's see what shape it's in. Pristine shape. It's not bad. So we will keep that. What's this here? Combat jacket. Badly damaged. We do need a belt, so let's take a belt. Field jacket. Okay, so look at that. Best insulation. It's worn. So let's put this on. Take it into our hands. I have to pull it out of here and drop it. Because my jacket is full of stuff, it won't allow me to just switch it up and put something back in there. So I have to take it out and rearrange it. All right. And you know what? I'm gonna take that with. I might do some inventory management here. I probably should have done the inventory management behind the scenes here, but that's not what happened. So, see some combat pants. We'll take that. Come over here. Drop those. Drop my pants. Well, look at that. The combat pants had a BD jacket in there. I don't think it did. I think it accidentally was a little bit of a glitch when you remove stuff. So let's pull that out of there. We're going to come up here to the pants. We're going to put this on. We got to collect our stuff back here. go. Alright, now I want to take that jacket back in our hands. There we go. Let's put this back. I'm not sure why it ended up there, but it did. Okay, we got a few belts. Let's equip that. Let's see here. Now, see, this is the assault vest. Now, this assault vest, if you put it on, can be connected up with a utility butt pack, and it'll end up looking like this. And now you'll have double that inventory, just about double the inventory of the vest. Maybe what I'll do here, I'm gonna drop that, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put that on, and maybe what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll put this one on, okay? See, because there was nothing else in there, and I wasn't wearing a vest, I was able to put that on. Now we're gonna take this, and we're gonna put this in our hands. We're going to hold the A button down. We're going to put the right bumper, steer it over here, and we're going to hover. See where it says assault vest, and I'm hovering over that little backpack symbol next to it. Boom. It puts that utility pack right there. And now see how it's connected. See up there? It's connected up. So now I got my vest has 30 and the utility butt pack has 30. So it pretty much doubled my inventory in one swoop. So we'll take that. And now what I'm going to want to do here, let's get our stuff back on. And remember, I put that belt on. So the holster, I put the holster on, and you can see up there in the top right where it's at. See, I'm holding the holster in there. And you can come down here in your inventory and you'll see. Oh, where is it now? There it is. See where it says tactical belt? There we go. So you can put a sheath on here for a knife, and that there, my friends, is for your canteen. And see how it says I hovered over the canteen. It says equip. We're gonna hit that button. See where there? Boom. Went and equipped it for you. Now it takes it out of your inventory and puts it on your belt. It's not counting against your inventory. It does count against your stamina and your weight, but at least not the inventory, right? Okay, so now I collected all the stuff that I had in there. I'm gonna put this back into the large tent. So I'm hovering over it. I got the A button held in, and I'm going to go and maneuver there. And see there, boom! I put that back in there. That's pretty neat. Let's see, what else do I need? Looks like for now that is. Looks like for now it's pretty good. All right. Now we're gonna open this up. Let's see. So let's see what it'll. Yeah, okay. You do that there, buddy. All right. Some of the mechanics in here, you gotta fidget a little bit, but all in all, it's pretty good as a whole. So it looks like here I got 2 empty barrels. One I got a few things in. So we're gonna take from the vicinity, which is just kind of in your area. We're gonna put that paramedics jacket in here. And then we're gonna put the pants in here. I don't really need it. I'm just kind of looking at it, putting it in there just for fun. Looks like it's starting to get dark, doesn't it? What do we got over here in this wooden crate? Okay, so look at this. So I'm gonna hover over that. See, now that's some tanned leather, and this is, I believe, some more tanned leather. Yeah, and that's I think I saw that the other day, and we went through it a little bit. The garden lime. So you use the garden lime with a hide, and it'll turn it into a tanned leather. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna check this out. I got 1 or 2 bandages. Like I said, Fox bleeds a lot, right? Take that food. Now, you see here. Here we go. This is a little bit of an example. It looks like I don't have the gas stove on here yet. In here, but at any rate, um, the gas stove it kind of works a little bit like this. See, it's a gas lamp, and you can take it and you can pull those two apart or put them together. And the gas stove is it looks a little different than the lamp, but it it attaches to it the same way. And then once you have it together like that, then you can attach the pot to that. So, um, or the pan, the frying pan also. So we'll keep that in there. I know it's a crazy inventory. There's all kinds of stuff, isn't there? Let's see here. I may want a regular sewing kit. I have some sewing kits already. Like this is an electrical, I think. Yeah, like electrical repair kit. So looks like I don't have a regular repair kit. That's unfortunate in there, right? Trying to toggle this door. I was up too far. There we go. Ah, come on. There we go. There it is. All right. There we go. Now look at this humongous backpack here. All right. So even if I have it in my hands, I can't equip it until I take this off because I got stuff in that one. It won't let me pull it off that way. It won't let me just trade it. So we'll take all of this. And I don't really need this hiking backpack. So we're going to keep that here. I'm just going to let it despawn. Looks like it's getting dark, huh? Don't worry, though. We have it set on this server that it doesn't get really dark. It can get so super dark that you can barely see in front of your face. But that's on different servers. It won't happen on this server. I'll show you someday. I'll stream from a different server, and I'll show you how dark it can get sometimes. It's super crazy. Unless you have some night vision goggles, you're not going to be able to see anything. You can use a flashlight, though. You can use a flashlight to see, and you can use a glow stick. Those things will go up. I did see somewhere in a tutorial that you can make a torch, I think. We should try to do that. That would be so much fun. I would like to try doing that with making a torch. I've never done that. Maybe that's something we'll do. I am going to grab an M4. Let's see. Oh, well, you know what? That one already has a clip in with it. I'm going to use that one. There we go. It's only got 4 shots in it. Well, whatever. All right. Let's see. What did we have here? Sporter 22. So I'm going to put this Sporter in here in the inventory. Oh, it's 27. It won't fit in this one. I see. I was trying to put it in there and it didn't want to go. It's because the weights are. See that one? This one will only hold 21. I think it is 24, something like that. Whatever. So we'll have to take it over here and put it in one of these. There we go. I think I got enough room here. Put it in the barrel. Come on there. There we go. There we go. Boy, this can be difficult sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't want. There we go. Sometimes it just doesn't want to do it. CR75. I don't usually use the CR75. Badly damaged FX45. I do like the FX45. I'll take that one. I'll find a gun cleaning kit. And then we'll clean that up. So that we can use it. And show you guys. So I'm going to do a little mod changing on here. See where I went down? Went to the M4 and I'm highlighting the sights section. So I'm going to pull that out. I really don't want the rail sights. I don't need them. But let's do this. See there? We hovered over it. It says it's an ATOG scope. We're going to put that. Oh, look at that. It automatically put it in my SG5. Let's manually do it. I'm gonna hold in my A button and I'm gonna put it over here. We're gonna put it on there. There we go. Let's see what else we got on here. I think this pistol suppressor. We're gonna use that. Our FX45. You know what? I already have an FX45 on this character, don't I? Right here it is. Yeah. Well, that one's badly damaged too, but it is already here. So let's put this one back. Right. Let's see what they have here. All right. Grab a little ammo for the M4. Now all this stuff has been collected. It's private service, so we get to collect it all up, and we can use it. Use it however we want it. You can get into some other service. It's not so. Some of it's not so much prominent because other people grab onto it before you can get to it. What do we got here? Oh yes, we love the Tundra. Let's get rid of our SG5. Put that. Oh, it won't fit in that barrel right now. Okay. So let's open that up. See if that'll fit in there. There we go. There we go. At least we got it to fit in that one, right? All right. So let's go look at that. Let's close that one back up. Open this up here. We definitely want to put that Tundra into our inventory. The Tundra is arguably one of my favorite weapons in this game. And I'm checking out, seeing what we have here. All right. You know, and it's dark out right now. I know obviously it's not terribly dark. We can still walk around and get around pretty good. But you know, it is dark, so we'll just kind of work on our inventory a little bit here, collecting some stuff. See what we got. See, there's a knife with a sheath right there on it. We'll hook up that sheath. What else do we have here? Are these? Okay, some 5.56. I haven't seen any 5.56 clips, so that's here's some 308s. All right, we'll get some 308s going for the Tundra. There we go. There we go. All right. So now M4 sitting here. We're gonna hook up some of this stuff here. Put it on our weapon wheel. I like having my Tundra at the top. If you have night vision goggles, that will be taken. That slot will be taken up. I'm gonna take a bandage and put that right here, just so that I have that. All right. Still got a rope. Oh. Okay. So duct tape will work like a sewing kit. Now, I'm going to show you some, if I remember correctly, I think we have some clothes that are damaged. So, now the duct tape and the sewing kit. I think I have a sewing kit with me in here also. Did I? I thought I showed you guys one. Yes, there it is right there. So that's the sewing kit. See, it'll be up there. Yeah. So these two items work in the same way. And you can use these in order to fix a jacket, the pants. See, now we're damaged. See where it said combine? Watch this. Here we're gonna hit the B button. Now it prompts me to repair it. So we're gonna repair our pants. And see, now it took a little bit of that, little bit out of the duct tape. You get 4 uses out of the duct tape for fixing your item. And now we'll hover over our pants and see now they're back to worn. You cannot get back to pristine. There is a little bit of a, we've been told, we haven't been able to successfully do it yet, but if you see in the bottom left-hand corner, see there's a triangle there, there's a hammer on the right, it looks like a needle and thread on the left and a line in between it with a triangle right in the center. So apparently if you use like guns and shoot a lot with guns and repair a bunch of things or whatever, it'll go to the needle and thread, which is precision or something like that, I think. And so it helps you out to repair. And I think apparently, well, this is what I've been told. I haven't seen anything other than a couple of us being told that you would, if that goes all the way over to the needle and thread, you will be able to repair um, to pristine. I don't know if that's true or not. Going the other way, I think it takes less materials to build, and that's what the hammer nails are. Is your building is that way, and I think that's by using melee, using like hammers and stuff like that to kill your enemies. I think. I really don't know how it goes, but it is something that's there in the game. You might want to do some information on it if you're that interested in it. Looks like my protein just went to the red. I better eat something here, huh? So I'm gonna open up this canned tuna. Here we go. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing. Yeah. So, see, here's your canned goods right here. See, it's canned peaches. Now it's a larger can. Now that's something that you're gonna want to uh, open up. You can use a can opener. See where it prompts me to use it and combine. I can open that. Um, I'll show you how to. You just same thing we did to repair the item. You can just hold the button in, and that'll open your can. And it'll show you that it's open like that. So with those cans, now you can use any type of sharp object to open them up. Um, now the problem is like the knife, it'll take a little bit out. I think here, if I'll get back to it, right there. Now, I'll put it back in our hands. See how it's just got just a smidgen off of the edge there. Now, if you use a knife to open it, it'll be a little bit less. And you can use any type of sharp object. And the sharp objects give you more. You can actually even open it up with a sledgehammer or a blunt object too, I believe, that you can open it up with. But you only end up with like half of the can. But if you're in a pinch and you're starving, whatever, open that thing up and get it going, you know? There's a place on your inventory here too. Look at that. So you can put an armband on, and putting an armband on, it'll help you identify. If you got a team, it'll help you identify who you are. And they got multiple different colors. I think you can use rag. I've heard you can craft it with a rag, but I haven't done that before. Usually, what we use is the raincoats, and there's multiple different colors of raincoats: red, black, pink, yellow, blue, green. I think there's quite a few colors like that, and you can do that same way you craft a rag is the same way you will craft a band or armband. Did I say it was a bandana? I wasn't meaning a bandana. I was meaning an armband. I may have misspoke that. I don't know. But this is where you have put things over your eyes. They got some cool aviator glasses and athletic glasses, stuff like that. You can put them on. It's kind of cool. This is like your face mask. You can put that on there. Other masks, I think they got like Santa beards on here and stuff. If you're into a modded server, they'll put that on there. It's kind of neat looking at it. Kind of cool. Um, and also, if you look at the character there, see how I got kind of a 5 o'clock shadow? Uh, so, apparently, let's check this out. Kitchen knife here. And see, I can shave myself. I'll hold it and I can shave myself. Let's see what happens when I do that. If you look down there, you saw that you saw that I had a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. Let's see what happens when I shave myself. I've never actually done this. It's kind of cool. Let's look. Oh, look at that. Oh, and I got an achievement for it. Look at that. Now I'm a baby face. Oh boy. You know, in wrestling talk, baby face are the good guys. The heels are the bad guys. Uh, just some weird knowledge I know. uh, Well, very cool. All right, that was kind of neat looking. Already got a battery in the rangefinder. So I like the rangefinder. I'll show you a little thing with the rangefinder since I'm here, holding it in my hand. So I can have that. I put it in my hand, and you saw it needed a battery. You'll see it says measure distance on there. So you hold that trigger in, and then it'll bring it up. And so you can identify stuff. See, now that's 147 meters away. The house is 156. So that'll tell you the distance that it is away, right? So let's say we're gonna aim for that little gas tank, right? It says it's 154, 153, 154, right? Yeah, yeah, it's right there. Oh, 153, we'll say, okay? And then you'll say, all right, I'm at 153. Let's put that back. I'm gonna get this Tundra out, and we're gonna. Once you have it in your hands, you can hold in the Y button. And as long as you have loose ammo out, you can load it up like that. You just hold it in and it'll load you. Okay? And you to shoot, you hold in for aiming, you hold in your left trigger. And then you can tap your right joystick. And then it'll bring up your scope, okay? So now you're moving around. See how it kind of brings you around like this. You probably saw that when I was showing you the distance and the view when I had this sporter out. But now, if you hold in the left trigger, then that's how you aim and hold your breath. But see now, if you look at the bottom left, it says it's a little square there. It says the M70 Tundra. It's single. Now the single, that means that's how many shots. So, because I have a single action revolver or a single action lever action gun here, it's always going to be single because you can't shoot multiple shots with it, obviously. If I had a weapon that can be an automatic weapon like the M4, I'll show you here in a second. You can switch it between automatic and single shot, or semi-automatic is actually not single shot, but a semi-automatic. And it also, if you go to the left side of that little bar, it shows the condition of the gun. See how it's green, and then how many bullets you have. It shows to the left of it. It shows you have 1 in the chamber and 4 in parentheses, so that's 4 inside the actual gun, right? So where it says single there on the right hand side of that bar, you see down below it says 200 meters. So that's the distance that this scope is set at, right? So remember it was like 150. So when you're looking at it, and this is with all the scopes on here. Some of them the adjustments are different and everything, but a lot of that it's pretty much the same when you're trying to do that kind of. Yeah. So I can go up on the D-pad. Watch your the numbers on there. See 300, 4, 5. See, so now I can go all the way up to 800 meters, right? And that'll judge your distance on the farther you go. See, in this game, it has your bullet drop. So as you're shooting, the farther away you go, the lower it'll drop, right? So adjusting your distance with your scope will adjust that how far you're shooting, and it'll try to help keep that bullet at a more accurate pace, so that it doesn't drop off, right? You're not aiming it right and it drops off right in front of your target's feet, and you miss them, and then they see you, and then you're dead. So you have to be able to adjust that right. I know it's set at 150, and the minimum on this one is 200. So, you might wanna aim a little bit. You can aim pretty much straight on, or it's only 50 meters. It's not that far an adjustment off. So you can maybe adjust a little bit lower or higher, or wherever you need to go, depending to make that shot. So I'm gonna hold my breath. And we're gonna just shoot that, and you can kind of see there where it hit. I'm aiming right at that triangle, Look at that. It hit right straight on. So being 50 meters off is you know, you're still going to be able to make some pretty accurate shots, even still by being off that much. But where it really helps is where you're at like 600 meters, at 700 meters. That's the distance that you want to make sure that you're at, and keeping accurate at. So now we're gonna run over here. We're gonna put the M4 in our hands, and I'm gonna show you this now. So we're out. Now, if you looked at the bottom left hand, remember I only had 4 shots in there. So now it's looking like it's the same as the Tundra, but it really isn't. Here it says full auto. Now I'm gonna push on left on the D-pad, and then see it changes me to semi-auto and automatic. Okay. So we're going to go semi-auto. I usually use semi-auto because with semi-auto, I can just pull the trigger at will. I'm not automatic. It's going to, you hold the trigger in and it's multiple shots. If you only want to do like 1 or 2 shots at a zombie or a target, shooting multiple shots, you're going to get hurt a lot more. So I try to keep it at 1 shot. 1 shot, 1 kill is what you want to try to aim for, right? But we're going to hold this in our hands, and then we're going to aim it with the left trigger, remember? We're going to push down on that right joystick, and it's going to bring this target up. See how the scope is a little bit different? But no, see, this one starts at 100, and you can go up. I was at, looks like 600 it'll bring you up to, okay? So now we're at 100. And remember, this was at 150, and the hunting scope was at 200. So let's see what we can do. We're gonna try it. I don't know if I can even get this. I'm not a very good shot, right? Right? We said that before, didn't we? Get that established. Oh, I moved just. See how it? No, it's full auto. See how I really shot there like that? Let's get that back on. It's pretty close. I wasn't right on there. I think it was right where I aimed. So it's pretty good there. All right. So now I'm going to want to take this. We're out of ammo. So let's put this. We're going to take this out by. We highlighted our gun, right? And then we went down. We highlighted where our clip was. And I hit the X button to put that into my inventory, right? So now we're going to take this and we're going to hit the Y button. We equipped it. We equipped it back in our service up here. Now I'm going to come down here and we have to grab onto this is our ammo for the M4. So I'm going to hit the A button. We're going to put that in the inventory. We're going to come back out of here. Now look where it says the prompt down here in the bottom left hand. It says unpack. So you're going to hold in your right trigger like that. You're going to unpack it. Now we have open shells. So we're going to put those back in our inventory. And if you look at the top right, or top left, look at this up here. It says in vicinity. There's a piece of paper there all of a sudden. So that piece of paper came from your box of shells. Now that paper, I'm going to put this in my inventory, and we're going to start a fire in a little bit. So we're going to need that paper in order to start a fire. I'll show you how to do that. So now we're going to scroll down in our inventory. We're going to look for that clip. There it is, right there. Okay. And see where we had our shells. So we're going to put this in our inventory, in our hands, out of our inventory. And now, see how it doesn't really say anything to prompt? So you don't really know that. See, that's what I say. Sometimes you don't really know. Now, so you have that in your hand. If you hold in the Y button, you're going to load your clip. And this will hold 30 rounds in this one. I only had 20, and now it'll prompt me to empty it. but it doesn't tell you what to do to load it. It's kind of funny. So we're gonna put that back in our inventory. We're gonna put the gun back in our hands, right? Now we can manually put that in if we want. Let's see. I'm gonna go up through here. See, now I can do combine, and that combine will load it also, right? So I'm gonna show you a different way though. So now we're out of here, right? And we're all out of ammo, right? Oh no. Right? Nothing. Hold in the Y button. It'll take a clip out of inventory and load it for you. Okay. So now look at, do you see it in the bottom left? Shows I got 19 shells and 1 in the chamber. So and so when that runs out, if I would have another clip full of ammo, or another clip anyway, even if it's empty, if you have it in it, it'll load it up. So I think it loads the full ones before it'll go into an empty one. Maybe it won't even load an empty one. I'm not sure. I haven't actually kept track of that, but you can hold that Y button and it'll switch clips for you. If you run out, it'll take the empty clip and switch it with one that has ammo in it for it. Now there is a slot. We want to find it eventually, but you can change out. See, this says a telescopic butt stock. You can change that out with different butt stocks. There's different ones in here. There's different hand guards. This right here, this section here is to hold ghillie wrap. Remember I was telling you about the ghillie wrap, and you can make those with burlap strips and netting. But you can also, it also finds, they have other ghillie wraps that you can find in helicopters that spawn around here. There's downed helicopters that spawn some really, it's usually rare gear that it spawns in when those things, when you find them. Let's see. Do I want to hold this? It's damaged. Here, I'm going to show you right here. Since this is damaged, I'm going to show you how to do. So, I'm holding the gun, and I'm hovering over the gun cleaning kit, and it says to combine. So let's combine it, and then now it'll prompt us to repair. Now, see in the bottom, see how it's yellow? Watch, it'll turn a little bit green there. It'll start turning green by the time it's done. See? There. And now you can tell by the way it looks. You can tell it looks a little bit nicer too, right? And now it's back to worn. When we hover over it, it's back to worn. And like I said, you're not usually able to get to pristine, back to pristine, unless you do that skill that I said. We're gonna put that back there now. Now let's just hover over some of our weapons. Let's see what shape they're in. Right? Well, see, now that's badly damaged. So let's fix that. I'm gonna put that in my hands, and then I'm gonna hover over this. It's a little bit different way of doing it, but it's the same thing. We're going to do the same thing again because we need it. It badly damaged, so it brings you up one level. So I think it goes pristine, worn, damaged, badly damaged, and then it'll be ruined. And when it's ruined, the color turns red. Okay, so we're going to combine, and we're going to repair this again. You want to have good weapons on you. When it starts to get damaged, it'll start jamming on you. So you'll have bullets on there, and you won't be able to shoot it. It'll just click, 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 and then you got to try to change it out. I think you hit the Y button to try to unjam it. I'm not sure. I haven't had it happen to me too often. I try to keep my weapons in good condition so that it doesn't happen to me. But so now remember I said we put that holster on there. We don't have a weapon equipped on here. Let's do that real quick here. There we go. See how it says you equip? Now we can hit that. Now it disappears out of your inventory, and it goes onto your belt loop. So you can save this much, uh, the weight of the item. You can save that. Now it still counts against your stamina, like I said, but at least it's out of your inventory, right? And we got a slot with our sheath. And didn't we have a knife? I think we, yeah. Right there we are, right there. So see, we can equip that too. So we'll take that out of the inventory, right? And now, see there, you can see that it's equipped, and it shows you. So when you want to grab it, see there, then there, in there. All right. So kind of a fun little thing there. And I did end up getting sick, didn't I? So where is? I did find Tetra. Didn't I have Tetra in here? Yes, I did. There we go. Let's take some Tetra. All right. I know it's Tetra. We call it Tetra. I don't know why we call it. And so, like, remember, like I said, when you're sick like that, codeine pills, you can take those if you want. Uh, that'll kind of help out with it a little bit. Um, it'll help if you're coughing and sneezing. It'll help get rid of that coughing and sneezing. So if you're sick and you're in the middle of a raid or something like that, um, so I had an incident happen to me once. My base was starting to get raided, and it was nighttime, and so I had my night vision goggles on, and I came walking from I was all doing a little mission, recon mission, picking up some extra supplies and stuff like that, right? And as I'm coming home, I'm looking, and I got this team of 4 guys. They're just staring at me. Well, they didn't exactly know where I was, but they were going to be raiding my base, and I'm like, holy crap, these guys. So I went and I unloaded on them. I did end up killing 2 of them. They got me. They killed me. But you know, the only thing that really got me to take notice on there, I heard somebody cough, and I was like, "Oh, there's somebody here." And I looked, and then I had to search around, and I found him, and I think I killed the guy that was coughing. Um, but yeah, so it's important, when you're hiding and hiding from people too. If you're trying to hide from somebody else and you start coughing, oh boy, you're gonna get it. Then they're gonna know right where you're at. Uh, so whether you're attacking or whether you're hiding, you don't want to be coughing, sneezing, because they can hear that. So if you take codeine, that's gonna suppress that cough while you're sick for a little bit. Just a small amount of time it does it, but um, and then the vitamins really help keep you healthy. Um, so I'll take those, and it only shows one mark on there, like one pill, but I do have all 3 running in there. But you'll see my sickness will start to go away. Usually you got to do it twice. Usually you got to take the doses twice. What helps out a lot when you're sick like that is you'll take the combination of the tetracycline and the vitamin, and then once you see your pill wears off, do another round of those 2, and usually that'll usually end that sickness pretty quick. But sometimes it's really hard to get rid of that sickness. It sometimes is. And sometimes coming through with that assault vest and then going into the butt pack like that, sometimes it's a little bit weird trying to get the cursor and to get it in to collect some of those things in that section. Now I want to highlight that. I want to see what this. Okay, this is a dried one. We're okay. So we're gonna eat this up. And I'm kind of showing you some of this stuff because I would really like it when if it was a little bit more light out when I'm running around through town, so you can see things a little bit better. Um, and I don't think we have it set on this one for the darkness to last as long as some servers, it's a 1-to-1, so 1 hour of light and 1 hour of dark. Poof. If you get night vision goggles, it usually isn't that bad. You can put night vision goggles on, and you can drive a car with the night vision goggles on. It's pretty cool. Um, I do have night vision goggles in here, but I don't have a strap. I didn't see it. I didn't see a strap. I don't know. Maybe I missed it somewhere. We'll take another look. I mean, it's dark out right now, so what the heck. Let's see what I got. Nope. See, I have this. I have it, and you can do this too. Here, I'll show you. Um, so if you don't have the head strap, you can still actually use the night vision goggles. So I have them in my hands, right? And I'm gonna want to grab a battery. Because watch, see, you'll see it right there. See, I don't have a battery in it. Now watch. You're gonna try to use it. You hold it. You hold it in your right trigger. Nothing. Can't see nothing. Well, that's because you don't have the battery in it, but right. So we're gonna take a battery. We're gonna put that in these goggles. Now, we'll do the same thing. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool. You can see now, right? So we're gonna select that battery back, and I'm not gonna hold this in my hands. We'll just put this back into the inventory, okay? And if I find a strap, we'll come and pick it back up. If I find a head strap, there's a tactical helmet too that you can have. The tactical helmet will allow you to put a universal flashlight on it and the night vision goggles. So that's pretty neat. I think I was going over some of the stuff on here too. Weapon. So yeah, I stopped off at the ghillie rep, but there's a few different types of scopes that you can use. It's combat scope, rail sights, ATOG. Um, I think there's some other sites too, but I'm not sure. Oh, do you hear that? Did you hear that? You know what that is? Ha ha! You guys are in luck. This is gonna be some fun stuff. So, it is dark. It's gonna be part. So those were wolves. Those were wolves. So we're gonna best way I know to take care of a situation with wolves. We're gonna get on top of something here. You don't want to be down. If you're down on the ground, and you can be. You're a good shot. You're probably gonna be fine. But they usually come within a couple of minutes. Let's see what happens. You'll hear it a little bit, and then they pick up your scent, and it starts to get really loud. And the louder it gets kind of a little bit scary. A little bit scary, right? So I'm gonna stand up here right now for a little bit. Let's see if we can start to see them. We'll look around on the scope a little bit. We only heard the one. I only heard one howl so far. So that means they're a little bit farther away. Especially when the distance. Because they try to go with realism that so the farther away, the softer it is, right? There we go. See? Daylight's picking up. Daylight's picking up. So that might end up even happening at this point. That might even happen that they don't even show up. But you did hear that wolf howl, didn't you? I heard a hot wolf howl. Let's get back to business. Let's get back to business. So at your camp, I'm just gonna show you this real quick, just because I'm gonna be doing this flagpole. So you come up to a flagpole. You can build a flagpole. There's a lot of things that go into doing this flagpole. I can't remember everything that it takes to build it. It's a bunch of large stones, a bunch of logs. You have to have a flag. I think the metal wire maybe, or a rope. I can't remember which it is. But you can see here it says switch to lower the flag, or If you hold it in, you can raise the flag. Now you see how I noticed it when I was standing on the vehicle. You can see how my flag isn't all the way up. So what happens is, having this flag at your camp, this flag has a radius that it protects. So if you have items that you leave in this area, they won't despawn. It won't despawn. If the server resets, I believe it'll go away. But if you hold stuff in here, a lot of stuff will stick around. A lot of the stuff will stick around, and it degrades a lot slower, right? Can I pick it up? There you go. Jiminy crickets. Just think if I was getting attacked by the wolves at that point, I would have been dead. Jeez, come on. Let me pick it up. I can't believe it. You know, they howled, and then I was all expecting them. See, now my flag is up at the top, so you can see. But I was all expecting them wolves to come. They kind of let me down a little bit. So I wonder, should we drive around town a little bit? Or no, let's walk. Let's walk, because then we can show you. Then we can show you. Maybe we can take a run over. I'll show you some of the other. I'll show you the other camp. Hopkins's camp is pretty cool. Misfits camp is up by there, right by Hopkins. Matt's camp is down a little bit farther from there, and Toxie is right across from Matt. So what I did down here, like I said, we're in a server, we're all friends, so you know we can kind of set things up however. And oh, do you hear that chicken? You know what? Man, maybe I should show you this real quick, just because it's here. And it is still a little bit dark. It's not all that bright. So, oh, I missed it. Where did it go? There it is. Look at him run. Look at him run. Let's get that guy. There we go. And you hear how loud that is? I know, I said I was going to go through all this too, right? I went through this, that, and then I missed it. So here, I think this is for a flashlight. Yep, see, I said it prompts up a flashlight. So you can hook up a flashlight on here. You can put a suppressor. I don't have any of those to put on it right now, but you can do that. A bayonet, and then this is your clip that you have for ammo. So I'll show you that. So now so you go to the right bumper, and you hold in that right bumper, and that'll bring up your weapon wheel. So then you can use the right trigger to kind of move it around wherever you want. And if you hit that button, see now I put my gun away. Now I don't have my gun equipped anymore. So now I shot that chicken. Look at the rooster. Oh no. So now we scroll down. We'll put the knife in our hands. It'll prompt me to skin and quarter it. So let's do that. We're going to skin and quarter this. Now I have gloves on. And because you have gloves on, the gloves protect your hands from any pathogens coming in. And so if you would do this by hand, what's going to happen is you're going to end up with blood all over your hands. It's going to show blood all over your hands. And if you turn around when you have blood on your hands, and then you go to eat something, you have that blood on. You put that blood gets on your on the food, and so then you'll end up getting salmonella, or some type of pathogen that way, by having that, and then that'll get you really sick. So you want to avoid that. So if it does happen, and you have the blood on your hands, you can use water and wash your hands. So you can do that at a water fountain. I believe you can use a water bottle to wash your hands. Let's see. I think I have the cantinas has water in it. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take that chicken steak, and I'm going to put the gloves in my inventory once. I just want to check this out, and I thought maybe it'd be fun to do that with you. Because I don't think I've tried this before. I've always just washed my hands at the... Okay, so it's drink and empty. So I guess not. Maybe it won't be a prompt to wash hands. Interesting. Okay, so I guess maybe you can't do that with a water bottle. So these are bones, right? And you can take those into your hands. Let's see what happens. We're gonna hold it. We're gonna take these bones into our hands, right? And let's see. Now, see, I got a machete in my right there, and it says combine. So let's hit the button for combining. Craft improvised hook. There we go. So let's do that. All right. So now we still got 2 bones left. See, I didn't show you that, but in there in the inventory, see in the where I have it hovered, see in the very bottom corner it says 2. That tells you how many you have. The top right corner tells you how much inventory space it takes up. So we're gonna bring over here. We're gonna and you can do that. See, you can use the knife for it. Any type of sharp object you can use. So we'll combine. We'll make another improvised hook. We'll probably need some. Oh, I didn't go long enough. The hook is in the vicinity. We gotta collect that. All right. So let's get back. There we go. Let's combine it. I'm gonna make these 3 hooks. I'm gonna make these hooks. I can't believe I didn't hold it in long enough. There we go. See, one more. And we'll combine. See, when you combine it like that and you have your hands full, it doesn't bring it into the inventory. It'll put it in the vicinity. And that's fine. Okay, so now we got 2 hooks here. We're going to pick these up. And apparently it won't let you combine them together. I suppose not. No, I suppose not. I get it. I get why. So, looks like we're at the 63-minute mark. Wow. It sure did go quick, didn't it? Sure did go quick. I can't believe those wolves didn't come after me. So we have over here, we have battery chargers and generators, so you can come over here and I was gonna explain the generator and batteries I think the other day, but we're gonna do that a different time. We're running on the 60-minute mark, and I know all I did was go through a few tutorials. Look at that! See the alcohol tincture. And remember, I was saying you can use that with the you can use the alcohol tincture. Watch this here. I'm gonna show you. I'm kind of all over the place, ain't I? But I want to teach you things. So you can combine that and see to disinfect it. See. Now you can put that in. Now you can disinfect. So if I had any type of sickness on this, or it would take that away. I still don't believe if you have contaminated water, I don't believe it'll fix the contaminated water. I believe you do need to put the charcoal in the water for that. All right, so we're gonna do some Tetro again, and some vitamins. Our sickness did not go away. See, you didn't hear me sneeze for a while, did you? That codeine that codeine helped it out. So let's run over. We're gonna run over quick and check out Hopkins' place, and then Hopkins and Misfits is maybe we'll run down quick to Toxie and Matt's place. We'll just show you those little camps quick. So we're in the north side of Zelenogorsk, and I'm running just straight across east. So that's one road. You can see the road there. That one road there that goes out of town. If I wanted to go to the Northwest Airfield, I would take that road because you can follow it. It's got some really short turn. You know, it doesn't take as many turns and stuff to get there. I did hear another chicken out there somewhere. I think I can see it. See that little white dot? I bet you that's where it is. So we're coming up here. That house there, up to the left of this cool looking camp. That's Misfits' home. And like I said, you guys stick with me. You'll meet all these people. We all met and played on Fallout 76, and I really enjoy that game. And if you follow me, and you follow some of the other games, I'll be doing some stuff on Fallout 76, and we always end up in some type of shenanigans. I like to mess with people a little bit on there, be kind of a little shyster. So it's fun sometimes. I really do. I don't get mean. I mess with some people. You know, usually just mess with my friends. I hide out there and sneakily throw some grenades and stuff, and they don't know that I'm there. It's kind of funny. But this is Misfits' place here. Misfits' car. And we're gonna come down here. And this camp is really cool looking. Look at their flag. This is Hopkins' house. Her flag is down. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna help her out, and she's got herself a couple of cars here too. Okay, so look at that. See how cool that is. So see how she's got a little campfire going, right? And it's called they call it a fireplace, I guess. Here looks like. But if you go into here, look, you see you got cooking, and so you can pick up a campfire tripod, and so that's where it is. That's what's set up, so you can see it. And then she's got a cooking pot hooked up there to it, right? And you can put food in that cooking pot, and you can cook the food in the cooking pot. So that's kind of cool. And so let's help her out here. Let's raise that flag. Because if it goes all the way down to the bottom, then your camp isn't protected anymore. You don't want that. And it doesn't protect it for any people or anything like that, but it protects it from stuff, certain things despawning over a long period of time. So I think she's probably got another car in here. Yep, she's got But see, and I don't know if this is hooked up or not. I wonder if she has it hooked up. She maybe does, because see, there's a cable reel. So you can use a cable reel, and then you can go farther distances away from your generator. She's got a couple of barrels here, check it out. But her place is way more organized than mine, isn't it? See, there's a cable reel here. I don't know where she put the generator at. Oh, looks like they're all over the place here, huh? I don't know where that is. I wish I could find it. I would turn it on and show you guys what happens when it does that. Here's one, but it looks like this one is hooked up to the battery charger. Did we look in here? I can't remember. Let's look in here. Nope, nothing in here. All right. So maybe this is hooked up that way. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. See, hey, my sickness went away. Did you see that? Look at that. Would you look at that? My kid told me I should say that because I was doing that with the car the other day. He's like, you know what you should do? You should say, "Would you look at that?" There's a pretty cool video that's out there. It's the guy. He's funny. He's funny. Comes around and he talks weird. And, oh, would you look at that? I don't know if you've ever seen it or not before, but it's funny. He does that. He does it with a bunch of stuff. So I was looking at the car and he's going, I'm like, oh, look at that, look at that, and he's like, oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? So he's teasing me about it. All right, so we're gonna turn this generator on. Let's see what happens. See if are these lights. Maybe they're not hooked up. Taking the hands. Maybe it isn't hooked up. Reposition. Let's see. Switch off. So it must be switched on, but it's just not on. Maybe it's not plugged in. I don't know. Well, we're going to turn it off here. Like I said, I'll explain a little bit of that more to you later. I've gone over quite a few things here today already. And we are over the 60-minute mark. I know usually I've been doing... I started out about an hour, and then I went to hour and a half because we were really excited. We're doing really good. But I'm really going to try to keep this to about an hour each time. Just so it doesn't get to be too long for you guys. I mean, nobody really wants to sit there for a bunch of hours, watching one person, I think. Maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe if I was interesting enough, right? Maybe I got to up my game a little bit, right? Let's see. Oh, look. Remember I was saying the other day you can get cereal out of there? Look at that. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see how much it weighs. It does. See, it takes up 9 slots. So it does take a lot, but boy, this gives you some good eats. We're going to eat a little bit of it right now. It only gave me 2 bites. Well, you saw it. It was almost gone. It was almost gone. It doesn't always give it to you full. Sometimes you'll find full ones, but most of the time it's always partials. But now we're running down here. This is we're starting to run into this thing, and this one goes out of town. I don't know that kind of goes pretty much north too, but I can't remember exactly. Oh, do you hear a zombie? I hear a zombie. Let's back up a little bit, because we don't even have anything in our hands yet. Alright, we got that in here. We got 6 shots that we can use here. So I'm gonna duck this out. I heard him somewhere here. And I don't have any in my extensive amount of inventory. Maybe I'll ask Hopkins later on today. I'll ask her if I can grab a couple of things out of her camp, and maybe she has some mini sights in there, and maybe a suppressor for the M4. But there's mini sights that you can put on here, and then it helps out with your aim a little bit. I think that zombie is inside there, so we'll just leave that zombie alone in there. So we've made it here to... This is Matt's place. And we always know it's Matt's place because it's the clown tent. We call it the clown tent, but it's like he picked it up. He found it at there's like a circus way north. It's like a abandoned circus that's there. He found the tent there. Of course, the circus. Of course, it's gonna look like that, right? So circus. But yeah. So this is his house here, and I'm gonna open this up. Oh, there he is! Do I got it in my hand? Yeah, I got it in my hand. All right. There we go. Let's make sure no. I don't think anybody heard me. All right. Let's see if he's got anything on him. Nope, nothing on him. All right. So we're gonna come running down here. So this is Toxie's camp right here. This is Toxie's camp. And see how... So Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is a perfect example. See, so this is a fence piece, right? And see how it prompts me to open it. And I had the gate up there. I didn't show you guys, but this is a perfect time to show you guys. So you can open this up. So it creates a gate. So when you're building, um, you'll notice in here, gotta. So now you're gonna have to have a wrench in order to pull the barbed wire off, and that's where you put your combination lock. That's the upper barbed wire. We don't have that on there yet. But here's the regular metal wire that's in there. And it looks like it's gonna prompt us with a wrench in order to take that off of there. I don't believe I have a wrench on me, but you put it on, you take it off by using, I think, a pliers is what the actual deal is. But you can attach that on with the pliers, and you can make it a gate. Otherwise, it's just a fence, and you can't get in and out of it, by using open. It won't prompt you for that. So no, that's everybody's camp, and see. I don't see any zombies. I'm gonna equip this. I want to try something here. Come on. There we go. Put the rope in my hands. Okay, it doesn't prompt me anything with the hook yet. So, let's see. Where's my knife? There it is. I'm going to put the knife in my hands right now. We're going to run over. Let's run over here to this. So you find bushes, right? And then you have a sharp object in your hand. It'll say cut bush. So we can cut that out. And what that does is it'll give you a long stick. In the amounts it vary. So, but usually it'll give you a long stick and some short sticks. Maybe sometimes it's just short sticks. It all depends on the bush that you're grabbing. But I'll put that in my inventory. Now we're gonna equip this knife, and so I'm gonna put this long stick on here, right? And now I got the long stick in my hands, and we're gonna look for that rope. Where did that rope go? Where did that rope go? Did I drop it by accident or something stupid? Oh, Lord. Oh, here it is. Okay, so now it says combine, right? So let's see what it combines. It says you can craft an improvised fishing rod. So let's do that. Let's do that. My minutes are going up to the hour and a half again, isn't it? There's just so much I want to teach you. So it drops into the vicinity. So let's put that in our hands. It says simple fishing rod. And see where it's got a little symbol for a hook? So there's a hook that spawns. Usually they spawn at the coast, down by the boats. Okay? Or sometimes in the storage, those great big storage containers, cargo containers. Sometimes they'll spawn there too. Okay, so look at there. See, now it prompts me to equip. So let's equip. There it is. There it is. See? Right there. So now, if we wanted to go fishing, we can go fishing. So we're going to keep that in our inventory. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to find some more sticks. Maybe I'll come up here and I'll chop a tree down. I'll show you how to chop a tree down. Because that's really important. Actually, that's really important right on the coast. To learn how to build a fire and stuff like that. I probably should have showed you right away there. But a lot of my materials, a lot of my supplies that I have in abundance is up here that I can take and show and explain how to do things without having to run around trying to search for them. I don't want to have to search for it in order to have to teach it, because that's going to take a lot of extra time. So these little sheds, they spawn items too. There's a handsaw that spawned right there. So because that's building material, I want that. I'll take it and I'll store it in here, right? So there we go. And so there's wrenches. The wrench you can use on the cars. I'll show you that. I'll probably show you that tomorrow. We're gonna take an axe right now. We're gonna be George Washington, and we're gonna chop down this apple tree. I believe it is an apple tree. I think apples will spawn on this one. But we're gonna look at it, see how it says cut tree. Let's cut that tree down. I cannot tell a lie. This is fun. Because that's George Washington, right? Isn't that George Washington? I cannot tell a lie. I think it is. All right, so we're going to take these logs in our inventory. And we're going to take the long stick in our inventory, here in our hands. So see where it says split now in the bottom left? So I'm going to hold that and I'm going to split it. And I'm going to show you here what happens. There it is. See? Now it turned into 3 short sticks. Remember how I showed you there in the bottom right when you have things that could be multiple? See, it shows it has 3, but it takes up 5 spaces in your inventory. Okay. So we're gonna put that in there. Just in case wolves or whatever. I'm gonna shut that door. Sometimes you really want to keep it shut like that too. If you're on an official server, there's a chance that a person will be able to sneak up on you and take you out if you're in your inventory, you're doing something, and you leave these doors open. By you shutting the doors, if somebody comes in, you can hear that sound. You can hear them open the door, so then you can be ready for them, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take these logs, we're gonna put this in our hands, and see how it says place it. We're gonna place these logs. We're gonna place these logs in there, and you can put. So I'll take those 3 sticks. I'm gonna put that in my hands, and I'm gonna scroll down here. Eventually I'll find it, right? Right there it is. See, so it says combine. The other short sticks you can combine. You can combine them. You can combine that up. You don't have to always have a bunch of separate stuff like that. A lot of times you can combine them up. Okay, so now our paper. Now you can see here in our side here. See where I'm putting stuff in? The fuel, right? The fuel is the wood, right? Because you burn the wood. So that's our fuel. And you can put up to 10 sticks or 6 logs in there at the same time. And for kindling, look at this here, see? So you can use these. So it's 6 rags. You can see right up in the top center there, it popped up, it says rags. So it's telling you what that space is. So it'll use rags. Or you can put 1 bandage in there, or look at a piece of paper, or some bark. So you can use bark, and to get bark, you're going to use a sharp item like a axe or machete or the knife. You can use all of those, and you can walk up to a tree. And it'll prompt you. Well, wait, you can't use the axe. I think it has to be like the knife, because if you get the axe, then it's gonna prompt you to chop it down. The axe or the hatchet, it'll prompt you to chop it down. But use like the machete or a knife, and that'll prompt you to make some bark. And then if you use a short stick and bark, you can combine them. You can do a makeshift, a hand tool. And I might have to do that. I don't think I have any matches. See, I don't have any matches, and I don't have a lighter. So I know I have some in the inventory, in my inventory over there in the tent, but I think it's going to be more fun if I show you what I was talking about with making making that makeshift hand tool. So I'm gonna come up to this tree. See, cut off bark. So I'm gonna hold it. We're gonna cut off a piece of bark. Now I don't need the bark for kindling, right? So we're gonna use that to make that hand tool. So let's see how many pieces I got. Right here. Oh, look at that. There's 5 pieces of bark there. Okay. So let's take that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we just happened to walk over. We got ourselves a plum. That's awesome. Okay. That was luck, right? Was that luck? I don't know. But, oh, it says cut off bark on here. I would have thought that that would have been a bush, not a tree. So, we have our bark. I might have to, remember? We shut our door. Right. Safety first. Oh, look at that. I hit the button wrong. There we go. All right. So we're going to put this in our hands, and we're going to end up having to... We got to get closer here. We're going to pull one of these short sticks out. There we go. Okay, there. We're going to pull one of these short sticks out. It does... Let's see here. I'm going to put this in our inventory here, too. So, there we go. See, now if I hit the Y button, I can split this, right? So now it splits into 2. It'll split into 1. So now I got my 1 stick here, and we're going to hover over this bark, right? We're going to combine it, and now see it, and look at there. It gives you different recipes, right? So if you tap it, it'll change the recipe. So it says craft a fireplace, and we don't want to craft a fireplace, right? We wanted to craft a hand tool, didn't we? Or maybe I think it's called a hand drill in this one. So you click it and it goes and it says craft hand drill kit. So that's what we want to do, right? We want to craft that. So let's do that. Right. Okay, so now we got a hand drill kit. Let's we're gonna put our fuel back. Right? Okay. So we're putting our fuel back. And let's you know what? We got this extra bark. Let's just put that in here too. Okay, now we're going to put it in our hands, right? And hopefully it'll prompt us to ignite it. And there it is, right? So let's do that. Let's do that. There's our fire. There is our fire. Isn't that fantastic? Love it. Oh, I love it. We got a fire going. That's so awesome. Now guess what we get to do? Okay, so we're going to put gloves on. We're going to put our gloves on. I forgot to put my gloves back on. But we want to equip these. We're going to put those back on. But look at what we got. Remember? Do you guys remember? We got that chicken, right? So we're going to... Let's smoke some chicken. So we're going to smoke the chicken. That takes a little bit longer to cook. And we're gonna smoke one and we're gonna cook one. Now when you're cooking it, okay? When you're cooking it, you're gonna put it on there. Now you gotta really kind of keep an eye on that when it's cooking. Because it cooks fast, and when you're cooking it on there, it will burn and it'll make it unedible. So you don't want to put it on there too long. So you want to keep an eye on it. Here it start to fry. It's starting to fry. We're going to have some fried chicken, right? So we're going to watch this. And it won't, I don't think it'll change as we're looking at it right there, but we'll prompt it over and we'll bring it back and forth. But we want to keep an eye on it a little bit. And as we're doing that, let's back out of the menu. And we're going to look here. Now, see my temperature? See how it's white and it's on the up? If we just stay here, the closer we get. And I want to keep... See, oh, look at that. Chicken is already done. See, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. So you want to pull that off of there. See how it says it's baked? And you know what? I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to put this back on. So you saw how quick it went baked, right? So we're going to put it back on. Watch how fast it'll burn. We already got this chicken we'll be able to eat. And we have food already anyway. So I'm not worried about having food, especially up by this camp. I'm not worried about starving here because I can plant vegetables, and I'll show you how to do that. See how quick it went burnt? Now it says it's burnt, and you can still eat it, but it'll get you. I think it gets you sick, or it doesn't nourish you very much. So we're not actually gonna eat that. Did you see the chicken change? Did you see it change colors? So now look at it. It's dried. Okay, it's dried. We're gonna take that out of the inventory, right? Okay. So now look. See where I'm yellow and I got a plus mark? So that plus mark means that I will stay healthy a little bit longer. It really helps. It gives you a health boost. Okay, and it's yellow, and that means that I'm warm. I'm gonna show you what it does when it gets red, because that means you're too hot. Okay, so we're gonna go through that quick too. I know I'm already at the hour and a half. I'm really going through a lot here though. Some things that I probably should have taught you right in the beginning, but you know, access to some of the stuff is a little bit sparse, so sometimes it's harder. I would have been running around. I'd probably be still down there if I was going to show you all these beginning things like this. So you're just gonna have to follow with me. You're gonna have to follow with me. We're gonna have some journeys. We're gonna have some adventures. I really apologize. I said we were gonna go fishing and we were gonna have an adventure show you through town today, but there's so much to show you. There's so much to show you. It's so much to this game. But stick with me. We're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna show you. So you just stick with me. We'll show you tomorrow. We'll show you tomorrow. Uh, we did get our fishing pole built, right? So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We had to get our weapons. We had to get kitted out, and I want to show you about all that stuff. You know, I want to show you what all of that's about. It wouldn't really be fair if I was going through it and then didn't show you how to do any of it, right? I mean, how are you gonna learn? So we're on this adventure together. It takes a little bit to get up to the red. It may not even do it right now. See, I'm in the downward. So it's cooling off, but that may be because I don't have so much heat here. See my burnt one I put in the smoking. So we're gonna put this in my hands, and looks like it doesn't really want to take me up to the red. So I guess it is what it is. But it goes to the red, and you'll eventually start losing health. I'll show it to you another time. We'll put a lot more logs on there, and we'll do it. Remember throwing? You double click the X, and then you hold in the R, and you hold it in really long. And boy, he just tosses that. Right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut these doors, and oh, see right away I went to the yellow. There. I wonder if I stand close now. I wonder if it'll do it. Nope. See, it's still going down. It must be because I don't have very many logs in there. Maybe I don't know. But at any rate, I'm gonna eat a little something quick. You know what we're gonna eat. We're gonna feel good about this. Because we made our own stuff. There it is. There we go. We're gonna eat our chicken steak. Let's eat that chicken. That gives you good protein. Right there. Right there. Look at that. We're doing good there then. All right. So when we tune in tomorrow, I think we're gonna be ready. We'll do a quick rundown. It may go into 2 days before we get into fishing, but we'll do a little quick run through of the town. there isn't much. All the towns are in the loot is kind of the same. So maybe we already went through the camps, and everybody's camped down there. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just run right straight down over to the military base tomorrow. I'll show you what that's like and what looting some of that stuff is there, and then maybe we'll use that fishing pole. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll use that fishing pole. I'll run you down there for another area, and it's a cool loot area too. So tune in tomorrow, and we'll have some more adventures and shenanigans. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and we'll see you all later.